Hello stock traders. Today I have an exciting video for you. Today we're going to be taking a look at the portfolio of Donald Yacktman. Anyway, I hope you'll join with me as we take a look at this portfolio and look for stocks to buy within it. But before I get going, if you could do me a favor, please hit that most amazing and wonderful like button. Also, if you haven't done so before, consider subscribing and turning on those bell notifications so that you get notified when a new video comes out. All right, well, let's get into this video. I think this is going to be great. This is a portfolio that's very different than my own, but there are some really good buys in here. And if you've been paying attention to these videos, we just did one on Michael Burry's portfolio. And if you bought into some of those stocks that I was saying is at a buy, you would be extremely happy right now. Some of those are up over 50% since that video. So I think, there is something to this. Right now, the market has been pulling back. We have been seeing overall not very good conditions within the stock market, but we may have hit an important bottom, and we are starting to see a recovery. So let's get into this. Let's not waste any time. We have so much to cover. If you want access to these video picks and you're curious of when I'm going in them and when I'm going out or what I think about them, which it's just my opinion, not a financial advisor. I do not know your financial situation, but if you want that, you'll want to check out in the description down below. I have a link to my Patreon group. There is a free level in there. It costs nothing to be a free member, and all free members within that get notifications on these different stocks. And so this is something, it's called the Billionaires Investment Club that I'm kind of doing. Anyway, so far so good. Really, really like it. And hopefully you do too. So anyway, Donald Yacktman is 10 billion plus in assets under management, was also a finalist for in 1991 for Portfolio Manager of the Year. There are lots of other things and different awards and so on and so forth that he has. And so lots of good stuff, some interesting stocks within this portfolio. And so we're going to start off with his largest position, and that is ticker symbol CNQ. This is Canadian Natural Resources Limited. In my opinion, not a good buy. Each one of these we have some sell signals here. So if it were me, I would sell here. Each one of these candles is 1 week's time. So starting off, not so good. There's a lot of stocks in here that are pretty cookie cutter. And there are some others that I think you're going to see that are pretty interesting for sure, especially at these levels. All right, the next is good old Microsoft, ticker symbol MSFT. And this is what I mean by cookie cutter. Everyone knows to watch Microsoft. But right now, this is, in my opinion, not a good buy, not a good value at the moment. Then we have Google, Alphabet Incorporated, ticker symbol GOOG. And again, another stock that is not in the buy area, in my opinion. We have Pepsi, ticker symbol PEP. This is an okay value, but I would not call this a buy at the moment. So this is one that I would skip also. Moving on to U-Haul Holding Company, and this is the non-voting shares. And it's okay. I like how we've had this sell-off. It's an okay deal. Would have been a better deal to buy in here and sell out here. So not quite yet. This one's not quite ready. In my opinion, needs to move down even further to make it worth a buy. Procter & Gamble, ticker symbol PG. Again, this one is not good in my opinion. So we have our first stock that in my opinion is a buy. This is ticker symbol CTSH. This is Cognizant Technology Solutions Corporation. And this, on the weekly chart, we have a buy signal here. It is starting to rally, but there is a lot of upside left in this, in my opinion. I like this stock very, very much. And this is for right now, 3.58% of Donald Yacktman's portfolio is in this stock. This is a great buy. I like it very much. I probably will be finding a position on this as we get going. All right, let's move on to the next. We have Charles Schwab Incorporated, ticker symbol SCHW. You know, this one was a good value. Now that we have this little move up, there's no buy signals at the moment. So it's okay, but not one I'm interested in at the moment. I use Schwab to trade, which is interesting. This would have been a phenomenal trade here at $50.25 and then to sell out at 65. That would have been a nice 30% gain here in August. But anyway, so on and so forth. This one is not ready for me either. All right, we have the News Corporation, ticker symbol NWSA. And this one also is starting to get overbought. This is more of a sell than a buy at the moment, in my opinion. We have Reliance Steel, ticker symbol RS. This one is pretty good. This is a pretty good buy right here on these lower levels. But now that we're into this week, in my opinion, this is just a pass. I'm going to pass on it because it's not a good deal. PXD, Pioneer Natural Resources Company. Again, another one that's just not there at the moment. We have Fox, the Fox Corporation, ticker symbol FOX. Not a buy either at the moment. It got close, but not quite. Berk.B. So this is Berkshire Hathaway, BRK.B. And again, not a buy. All right, Johnson & Johnson. Now, this is one I think that I am going to consider. I'm going to add some Johnson & Johnson. It wasn't on my list before, but I like the spike ability here. We've had some nice clean moves, and now it's getting into these value levels again. I think that this is a stock that could do rather well. All right, the next is STT, State Street Corporation. Not a buy at the moment. We have FANG, ticker symbol FANG, Diamondback Energy, not a buy at the moment. We have INGR, that was a buy last week, but this week I would pass on. I like to buy on buy signals here. So, you know, this is one that you could probably do well with. We have some nice clean moves here. A couple different loading areas and then sell out here at the high. You know, so this is one you might consider, but for me, I'm not doing it. The next is COP, ConocoPhillips, not a buy, definitely. EOG Resources, nope, not a buy either. OLN, this is the Olin Corporation. I like it. I am going to be buying up shares of this. I like it again because of its nice moves to the upside. It's had some spikes. And we're at another really good buy point. I like this buy point here. You can see it kind of bounced off of this level here at 42.32. So I will be picking up some shares of this. Olin Corporation is 2.12% of that portfolio. So very interesting. All right, let's keep going. We have Weatherford International, ticker symbol WFRD. I just sold this last month. It was terrific gain, so it's interesting that it's in his portfolio also. We have Northrop Grumman Corporation, and this one is not a buy at the moment. We have BKNG, Booking Holdings. This again is not a buy, but close. So this one might be one to watch for next week if we can see a bounce here, especially if it comes up to this and gets rejected. We might find a new low down here, and if so, that might be a good area to buy up shares. This would have been a tremendous run if you knew to stay in it. Normally, I would have bought right around $16.49 and sold out right around $2,000 for a nice solid gain. But this one, at the moment, it's just not quite there. At the moment, we have the Bank of New York Mellon, ticker symbol BK. This is another one that is spiking this week. Would be one to miss. We have TSN, Tyson Foods. Now, I like this one very much. This is a really good value at the moment, so I like this one. Probably going to find a position in Tyson Foods. I agree with this one. Another is Oracle. I'm going to be purchasing a position in Oracle. Ticker symbol ORCL. I like it at this buy signal. I think it has a lot of upside to go. This could be a very strong stock for this coming year. And I think that this is a good value at these levels. All right, Coca-Cola. No, not buying Coca-Cola. Devon Energy. Ticker symbol DVN. Nope. And let's start to go through some of these a little faster. We have Lockheed Martin. No, not there. Disney. No. eBay. Okay. Ticker symbol EBAY. eBay Incorporated. This is a really nice little buy. I like this one a lot. This would be a one to pick up. I like how it, again, we have spikeability here where it's done well after bottoming. This is yet another bottom on the weekly chart. So I like this one for a move to the upside. LHX, nope. WFC, Wells Fargo, that's a no. And that is the end of this list. So hopefully you enjoy these. I know maybe it can be a little bit boring to go through them, but it's really interesting to take a look at some of these billionaires and see what they're buying, what they're into, and all this information is absolutely provided to us for free. The one thing to keep in mind, though, is that this is just a snapshot of their portfolio. They're required to report typically every 3 months. And so I find it interesting, definitely, and some of these billionaire investors invest differently than I do. Some invest a lot the same way that I do, and so that's kind of an interesting thing. I like to follow the insiders, and following the insiders and the people that know, I have found that you can get into stocks before the news, and the insider activity is the news before the news. Anyway, hope you all have enjoyed it. Reach out to me in the comment section down below. I wish you all the best in the stock market. It's very difficult, and it takes a lot of discipline, and my hat's off to anyone that can do it and with a profit. And I am definitely, I've had a lot of success over the years, and it has not been easy. It doesn't come easy. If you're looking for a get-rich-quick scheme, this is probably not for you. You most likely will be way too emotional to buy and sell stocks in the market. You got to have a plan, you got to have a strategy, and you got to stick to it over time. All right, signing out. See you later.